The world is ending, and I think I'm to blame. It started about a month ago. Small clusters of suicides popping up in New Jersey. 6 students leap in front of a commuter train in Princeton. 4 families in Camden linked to domestic murder suicides. 3 drownings in Trenton. Although out of the ordinary, no one made a connection right off the bat. As I turn on the news this morning, it's all I see on the national and international news. It's been dubbed the Millennial Plague. I'm not entirely sure as to why. The news reports are filled with shaky camera videos from Los Angeles of business people from entire floors of office buildings smashing out the windows and leaping hand in hand to their death. To school teachers in Beijing leading their smiling students into interstate traffic. The toll is passed into the hundreds of millions with no end in sight. 2 weeks after the initial outbreak, a news reporter from San Francisco was live and reporting some of the recent events when he stood up and repeatedly smashed his head off the corner of the news desk, to everyone's horror. The video cut as he fell to the ground, but the cameraman kept filming, and within a few hours, the remainder of the video surfaced online. As the reporter slumped to the ground, his co-anchor rushed over to his aid. She leaned over to check his smashed-in head, when all of a sudden she stood up and ran through the glass window, falling 26 stories to her death. As the cameraman continued to roll, 6 other people, including the cameraman, followed suit. Planes started falling from the sky, apparently from their pilots flying directly into the ground. Videos of commuter trains smashing through hundreds of people lined up on the tracks surfaced from everywhere, from Moscow to Madrid. Commuter buses smashed through barricades and hurled off bridges. Parents holding the hands of their children doused themselves in kerosene and proceeded to light their family, seemingly emotionless. All of this carnage, this death, the funeral of the human race at the hands of relentless, unseen enemy, is primarily because of me. I was hired by a bioweapons agency to develop a weapon that could cause an enemy to self-harm, there for putting no one else at risk. The first thing that came to my mind was Spinochordotes tellini, a parasitic nematomorphic hairworm that is able to influence its host's behavior. As I worked with this little killing machine, the first thing that I accomplished was making these guys become susceptible to humans, as they were only effective in grasshoppers and other small invertebrates. Once I had figured out how to make them rewire the human psyche, I dabbled in seeing if I could turn the parasite into a virus. It would be easier to conceal than an actual parasitic worm. After months of work, I finally succeeded. What I underestimated as I tested our first students at Princeton University was the ability for the virus to become airborne. When the first students walked in front of the first train, I thought I had succeeded in my mission. Little collateral damage for a means to an end. When the others started popping up, I knew I had messed up. I think I have developed an antivirus for the Millennial Plague. But honestly, I've really been considering just ending things.